I, like so many other people, bought kayaks in 2020. I wanted to find something we could do that would allow us to get away from people, yet still enjoy outside recreation. I bought a Pelican Challenger 100 without really knowing much about how kayaks are constructed, true weight capacity, tracking, and just overall comfort. I really just wanted to get out on the water. However, the more I paddled, the more frustrated I became with how my kayak handled, how uncomfortable it became after about an hour, just how much water sat in it. I started looking for a new kayak a few months ago. After a lot of research, I was prepared to go to Academy or Bass Pro and pick out something new. But as I was getting ready to pull the trigger, Academy raised the price on the kayak I was looking at by $150, and Bass Pro was out of stock on the other one that I wanted to get. I've been a fan of T&G Kayaks and Canoes YouTube channel for a while, and I looked on their website and found some of the kayaks I'd been looking at in San Antonio without the price increase. I called them up and talked with Dwayne, who talked to me a little bit about different hull types and weight capacities, and gave me some suggestions of kayaks to look at. After doing some more research and watching a lot more YouTube videos, I had it narrowed down to two. I drove up to San Marcos on a Saturday, and after talking with Dwayne a bit more, I decided on this one. So underneath I-35 at Lake Dunlap, I'm going to take out my new kayak for a little spin, try a little fishing out of it, just kind of get used to it. I'm gonna try to get upstream here. The current right here by the boat ramp is really strong, and this is a new paddle. Everything's new today. Move this sucker back here. All right, now let's try this. Big boy. This thing weighs about twice as much as my Pelican, the little 10-footer Pelican Challenger I've had for a few years. And so when it catches some current, the current's pushing it, and it's not as nimble to turn as that Challenger. Challenger's real light. Of course, that's one of the drawbacks of the Challenger too, is it's so light and it doesn't have a good capacity, and my butt's always wet. You can see here I've got water sitting in the scuppers, but nothing sitting on the deck. That makes a difference. I'm also sitting up higher, so my butt's not going to get wet in this one. See how far I can lean. That's pretty good. I mean, if I had a fish, I might try it in the lower position a little bit later. Right now, I'm sitting in a high position. Just from a pure how it feels standpoint, I definitely like sitting up higher. This track's so much better than the Pelican. That's the first thing I'm really noticing, besides the weight. It stays so straight when you let go. My boat really likes floating sideways. I do not have the best balance in the world. This feels pretty stable. I don't think I'm going to stay up here very long though. I don't know if I would stand and fish. I'm just not that confident in my ability to stay upright. The boat stayed nice and stable. Hitting the surface like crazy right here. They are just not interested in what I am throwing today.
They're hitting the water like crazy.
Even though I got skunked, it was a great first trip out. I got a good feel for the boat and can't wait to go on the next adventure.